Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod in this one, Aaron Moose. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Off the mark there. 2-1. The Orioles are going through a rough start so far this season. That one ripped, but foul.
Yeah, just an awful first month. It doesn't have to be the end of the story. When I was on the 2001 White Sox, we started 8-15, but we finished the year with a winning record. You just got to play through it. It's a long season.
Throws across the diamond. One up, one down. Jonathan India at the plate.
India.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Aaron Judge stands in now, looks at that one inside. And Judge spoils that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And now he's fallen behind Judge. Hard hit right side. Baker takes it to the bag, and the Yanks go quietly. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Base is empty with 2 away. Aaron Moose digs in now. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
The 0-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. This one spokes, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at that.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Brandon Lau. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Moose back to work. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Taylor Ward stepping in now for the Yankees. First offering, and it just misses. Ward with a homer in his last game. And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Moose, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Just missed. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the DH, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Fought off foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Wells launched a homer in his most recent game. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now Joseph Ortiz inside corner, and that's called a strike. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first, 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Luis Arraez.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Arraez stands in. Grounded out his first time. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Check swing, called strike. On the ground. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
And
Ball
misses
inside.
inside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss as he was
One
late.
ball,
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Start of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan India. Check swing. Went around. Strike one.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Kowser makes the grab, one down. It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next offering misses. And 1-1. Henderson with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. This one in the air. Under it.
I got it.
Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Offense. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Moose back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Ward in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Here's a rocket out to left. Dive in, makes the grab.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike one. Line to left, and foul ball. Got him swinging. And next is the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
The other way, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, the first baseman,
Luis Arias stepping in now for the Yankees. Both 2 in this one.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Slice the other way and foul. 1 out, bases empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. game. Now 5 strikeouts for him in the mound.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now Jonathan India. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And downstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. And a ball evens the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the nobody out. Runner at first. That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-1.
Next offering is downstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Lau at the plate, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Line drive to short and caught. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. And we're back. Aaron Judge at the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
First pitch misses. And another ball.
No strike.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one missing inside. That catches the zone for a strike and a full count now. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so.
Alan Mullins on to pitch here.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Moose now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. That one missed. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out. So digging in, Heston Kjerstad. Down the line, and it's foul. So bases all loaded up. Cole Young, the next to hit for the Orioles. The Orioles down to their final strike. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw. In comes the winning run, and the Orioles walk it off in extra innings.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole.
And the final score here. The next to hit for the Orioles. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Fried, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. More than 100 career wins on the mound, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. In there at the knees, 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. Going back, Bellinger, back some more. And boom goes the dynamite. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 3-2.
mid-90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Aaron Moose.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Runner on the go, popped in the air, left field, brings it in with a nice running grab. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here goes the runner. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. One out, base is empty. Foul ball there.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Aaron Moose, the next to hit. Bunting for a hit. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting the second base.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Loud.
One ball, 2
In
strikes.
the dirt, blocked. Two outs. That's hard hit on the line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, Aaron Moose. He's already homered in this game.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Bautista, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that is downstairs. 2-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Liner, base hit. Varsho around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, got him, and that's the ball game. Moose with a solid contribution even despite the loss. A 3-hit. Aaron Moose with a runner in scoring position, no outs. Jonathan India at the plate. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. The tag out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
First and second, no outs. Moose will hit next. Ball one, no strikes. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering is down low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. You leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
We got full count.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! He hammers one out to right. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam, and that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Batting 7th, the designated
Runner at first with no outs here. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Fouled off left side. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And down on strikes. And there's one down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Fly ball down the line. And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely. Man at first, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Moose.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one's stolen into the bleachers. He circles the bases. It's 10-6. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Cousins back to work. Moose leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Candy ball coming in. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut it to the lead. It's 10-7. Ziggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. No, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Grabs it barehanded to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
First and second, 2 outs. Lau getting ready to hit.
Wow.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Moose with a valiant job in defeat. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really
Stepping in, Abram Liendo.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
That's down.
Out towards left center. It's pretty far back. Makes the catch for the out. Alan Castro now at the plate. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one.
Ball. 1-0.
On the ground to third, Wagner. And that's an out.
Batting third.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Had the day off yesterday. And they say he went.
No
2
balls,
outs,
1
bases
strike.
empty. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Out of here. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
No balls. 2
Tied
strikes.
up here early in the ball game. Hack and a miss. That's a strikeout. One hit in the inning. Bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate now for Portland, Luis Ravello. That one is absolutely pummeled. Heading back very deep, and it's out of here. The pitcher tried to own the inner half with a high and tight heater, but he didn't back down. Great job to get the hands in position and flash through the zone for the homer. Fly ball out to right. Josenberger. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Yolan Cespedes. On fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of the second inning. Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Righty comes to the plate. Hit in the air, right field, Josenberger. And there's 2 down. Digging in, Miguel Blaze. And that one fouled off. Blaze making the start in right, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. I feel for those infielders because he hit that ball hard, and it's tough to make a play on one like that, even if it is on the ground. Nice cut, and we'll see if his speed, but runner on the move. There's a ball. Safe at second, not even close. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe. 1-1 pitch, fouled away. Runner at second, 2 down. And this one right back to the mound. Throw to first in time. They limit the damage here. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. That's the kind of foul that'll leave you feeling the sting in your palms. Ouch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Checks the swing, appeal down to third. Went around, ruled a swing. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
1-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Those are the catching fundamentals that coaches love to see. He deadened the pitch with his body, kept it close, and threw a bullet to second to get the runner stealing. Very impressive. Gordon on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. The Sea Dogs at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
The Sea Dogs have had some impressive alumni since their founding in 1994, including Josh Beckett, Jacoby Ellsbury, John Lester, Dustin Pedroia, and Mookie Betts. And a big swing and a miss. Well, as you'd expect in a city called Portland, there's a large shipping industry here. It's actually the second biggest seaport in New England, only behind Boston.
Now batting.
So digging in, Luis Ravello. Already a solo homer in this one. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Clearly he's confident in his breaking ball in this one.
Nope. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider squeezes the corner. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Fly ball, left field, Gordon. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Jostingson Garcia. In the
1
dirt.
ball, no strikes. 2-0's the count.
2 outs, bases empty. Hammered for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Yoelis Cespedes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2. That one
Nope,
just
ball.
misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Sea Dogs batting.
Hey! 0-1.
Trying to bunt for a hit. Picks it up with a bare hand. And the throw, and he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Ronald Rosario, 0 for 1. On the ground, could be 2. Oh, and a great flip. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Back to the top of the order.
Now batting,
Here's the third baseman, Abram
Abram.
Liendo, 1 for 2.
Liendo.
Liendo stands at 5 feet 8 inches, just 21 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. 1-0 pitch.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Next pitch,
Ball,
down
that's
in the
down.
dirt. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end. Home half of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Alan Castro. Pitch misses
Nope, that's
inside.
in.
Ball 1.
Wood!
That clips the corner. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. He hits a fly to center. Fabian has this one sized up. There's 1 down.
Now batting.
So up next,
shortstop,
Marcelo Meyer. Back in the
Marcelo.
1st inning, he delivered a solo
Meyer.
shot that I'm sure he's looking to build on here.
Ball.
Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike. He's using that curveball well today, both early and late in at-bats. He's showing a lot of confidence in it. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And now 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Blaze Jordan, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just
No,
missed.
that's out.
That one finds the zone. So a ball and a strike.
1-1. That missed. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a high fly out to center. Fabian under it. And that's the end of the inning. 7th inning up next. And now the DH, Luis Ravello. And already in this one, he's gone deep, hitting a solo homer back in the 2nd inning. That was a nice boost for his team early on.
No, that missed.
First
That's
pitch
the ball.
doesn't find the zone. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Jostingson Garcia.
Ball, that's high.
1 out and the base is empty. Curveball gets over for a called strike. One-two offering. Gets a piece, stays alive.
One.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Yolan Cespedes.
Hey!
2 outs, base is empty. And a base hit. And here is Miguel Blaise. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. And it's strike 2. Great game so far for him, but he couldn't quite put bat on ball there. That one not close. And the count 1-2. Cespedes leading off first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase up the ladder for the strikeout. 1 runner left stranded.
Now pitching for Chesapeake.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Noah Denoyer. A shot at save number 1 this season. Well struck, right field. That's got a chance. Ball game. And your final. Modestly effective in this outing as they took the loss, but some definite silver linings in this start. Teams are always watching to see how young pitchers handle adversity and what they
Back now at Oriole Park. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Ober back to work. That one fouled off. O'Neill working through some struggles lately. Swings and misses. 0-2.
No ball.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Fires over to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Miranda. Runner on the goal. Line drive. O'Neill racing over to make the catch. Twins wind up stranding. 2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that high fastball.
No ball.
Ball strike 1 is so
strike.
critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The Orioles hitless so far in the game. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. He's got it. And that's the third out. No outs. Runner at first. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1-1.
And ball one. Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's a ball. The inside edge. And the count now even up. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike. Ball.
1 away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And no one can get there. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw in